It's falling.
It's falling, really? Oh, it is.
All right, so we are back for another one of the Inside 100K videos. I was actually really nervous to do these at first because I thought it was like kind of like conceited to make a video, to make so many videos about my life, and I didn't think anybody would care, but you guys seemed to really like them. You guys liked Brandon's, and you guys liked Mystery Ex-Girlfriend. So now we're doing one with Mom.
Hi.
I guess the first question I've been asking everybody this, did you see the 100K video?
I did.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was very well done.
Thank you. So, second question, did you see the last two Inside 100K
yes,
Q&As?
I did.
What did you think of those?
I thought they were pretty good too.
Yeah.
I was wondering about how you came up with that idea. I thought it was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, it just happened to work out where I was going to see all four of you guys this weekend, so I thought it'd be funny to do. I guess I'll just ask you what I asked her. Is there anything that I downplayed or over-exaggerated in the video?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, you were really busy, and then you were not. And I think what you did was really cool, and it helped me understand what you were going through, because I didn't realize that's what had happened, is that you just got rid of everything except YouTube.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that was going on, and that makes it a little bit clearer about what you're doing now.
Yeah. There's I guess the time I wasn't really we did a lot of things separately after all the craziness happened. We dealt with everything on our own, and then we kind of I guess found new hobbies and different inspirations, I guess you could say, separately. And mine was, of course, YouTube. I would just come home every day after school and just get on the computer. And my mom teaches, and she had to stay for 4 hours or 3 hours after I got off of school, so she wouldn't really know what I was doing, but I was just watching YouTube videos. Yeah. I guess another thing is I was also very secret. I was very much a closet nerd. So when I was playing all these video games and watching all these YouTube videos, nobody at school knew. Nobody in my family knew. Besides Brandon and Blake, pretty much nobody knew. Even the girlfriend that I was dating at the time had no idea I played that much video games, which was ultimately a downfall to our relationship. But going into school was really fun. Freshman year of college is always pretty crazy for everyone. Then met the girlfriend. I guess people are going to know what you thought of her and thought of that whole relationship.
Well, I didn't want you going to school for a girl, but you did it twice, so...
Okay. Yeah.
I kept saying don't follow a girl to school, but anyway,
Yeah.
You can cut
if you're watching this, don't follow a girl to school.
Don't follow a girl to school. Go to school because that's the school you want to go to. Go to school because that's what you want to study.
Yeah. I feel like I was pressured into, not pressured into school, but everyone that I knew was going to school and doing all these cool things, and they knew what they wanted to do, and I had no clue what I wanted to do, and so I just kind of went to school and tried to figure it out from there, and that was ultimately just the downfall. And I kind of whenever I did video, I edited montages and dumb little videos when I was in school, I loved doing it, but I thought that was just too far-fetched of a job to even think about doing.
And what degree could there be?
Yeah, exactly. And there wasn't anything in UNCG, which is where I wanted to go because it was close to a girl. And I was just that's probably if whenever I talk to people that are thinking about going to school, I'm do what you love to do, no matter how crazy it is. If you want to be a professional soccer player, but you don't have the skills to do it, and you just think of something in the soccer area, like the MLS, or if you go overseas and work for them, and just surround yourself with that atmosphere, and eventually, that's going to do. Because I to this day, I don't play video games, I don't edit montages, but I work with a lot of people in the industry, and it's just as fun. So
you don't ever play?
I play sometimes. I don't play nearly as much as I used to, actually. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then I went through that weird span in when I transferred to state, the car scene with my ex-girlfriend, and then eventually got out of that slump. I don't know, did I talk to you about that at all, or
I just remember you saying she made you call me to talk about it, and
I forgot about that.
And I said you can come get some help, or you can pull yourself out. but you need to get up and you need to go do something.
Yeah.
I appreciate that she sat with you and said, you know, do what you love. And that she said, it's not us that's causing the problem, it's you that's causing the problem.
She was very, very real. And that whole time she was talking about everything from her point of view and from your point of view. She was always talking about, you know, she was very aware of what you thought all the time.
Basically, she said, do what you want to do, but don't blame us for not carrying through with things because you think we don't like it.
I tend to think of excuses in order not to do something, and that situation was a very real get rid of the excuses and just do it. And
so that's how I need to do. That's what I need to do now.
Is what?
When you're making excuses, I just need
just
to
go to a Target parking lot.
Yeah, drive into a car. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Are there Targets in Chicago? I'm coming to see you.
Get my oil change, Davis.
Yes, get your oil change.
Don't not get your oil change because you think we don't want you to. Get your oil change because you want to do it. So then after I got back from Philly and realized that this is what I wanted to do, I didn't really talk about it in the video, but I basically just stopped going to school. Mom was not very happy about that. Another thing that I didn't talk about is Mom said, we sat down at this restaurant, and at the time Mom was moving, was in the transition of moving from Raleigh to the beach. You were paying for my rent at the time and phone bill and everything, and you basically said, if you're going to do this, you got to go get jobs, and then you can pursue it as much as you want, but
I'm not supporting it.
I'm not
monetarily.
Yeah. I'll support you, but I won't.
Right.
I'm not going to just give you a free pass to pay your rent every month. I didn't think it was going to work out. I don't know. I didn't know what was going to happen. I started looking for like actual jobs. It was a bad time, and she would pay my rent, and then I would feel terrible. It wasn't, what was your opinion during that whole era?
It was taking you a long time to figure out how to get away from me and out from under me and on your own, because it's hard. It's hard to grow up, and you wanted to do all this, because here's what I was thinking. He wants to do all that gaming stuff. He doesn't know what it means to get a job and pay the rent, pay the insurance, and he's never going to be able to game and do this too.
Well, for a while, Mom thought I wanted to be a professional gamer. And no matter how many times I tried to tell her what I was actually trying to do.
Do you remember when you tried to explain Philly to me, and when you came back and I'm like, wait, people pay $25 to go sit in a seat and watch a big TV with games going on it that they're not playing, that someone else is playing.
Yeah.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, no, to this day, explaining.
But you explained it. Well, it's just like football. It's just like football. Those are the commentators.
Yeah.
They commentate the game. I'm the videographer that shoots the plays, and
people watch
it and they cheer for their team. I'm like, okay, I can get into the football thing, but
no, that's like people to this day, I try to explain what I do and what the guys at the house do, and they just can't get it until I explain it like that. I mean, that's the easiest way to explain it. Intel happened, and I was working full time at Walgreens, and Intel was happening, so I was finally okay-ish financially. And that's when I moved into my own place, which was actually turned out to be disgusting. Yeah. And the last thing is, when I said that I got that job offer from another esports organization, I actually drove over to Mom's house, like 3 hours away. I'm getting an offer from this team, and I can quit Walgreens. I can move into a house, and that's paid for, or that I don't have to pay rent or anything. I can start this off. And Mom was like, what's going on through your
mind? You gotta make a decision, dude. I don't know. It's like, don't quit your job until you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one thing I kept saying is you can't afford to quit your job until you know where you're gonna be and what you're gonna do.
Yeah. And I think at that point, that was when I was like, I can't like settle. Not saying that esports org was settling. Like if there was anything wrong with that, it would have been a great opportunity, but just...
That's different from your dream.
Yeah, it's just different from what I set out to do. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I feel like eventually you realized what was going on.
Okay.
Did you?
Well, I mean, yeah, I just didn't get it. And still, no, I can't drive just a few hours to see you, so I watch your videos.
So you do watch all the videos?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I do. Like I said before, to make sure you're alive. But also, I mean, I really enjoyed watching your editing grow.
I learned a lot since moving into the house and with Vision and with my personal channel, just growing and seeing it develop. It's been kind of cool. Well, that has been the 100K explanation inside the mind thing with my mom. That is 3 down. Blake tomorrow. And then Blake is driving back up with me to Chicago to hang out for a week. Get the guys some new photography, Instagram pictures and stuff like that.
Cool.
All right, but thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Hitch. Another day, another vlog. See you next time.